With so many new games being released on the daily, paired with my overwhelming need to try out as many new games as possible, I run into a few problems. Where on earth am I supposed to find all these new games, try all these games, and also what happens if I don't really enjoy them enough to justify the cost that I spent on them? This is where gaming subscriptions can really help a girl out. I could trial a heap of new games and categories without that same risk that comes with purchasing a game up front, and I think that's pretty cool. Have a think about the music and video streaming platforms you currently pay for. Gaming subscriptions are kind of like that. In exchange for your regular payment, you'll have instant access to a large library of games which will keep you so incredibly busy. In addition to that, some of the gaming providers do allow access to demos, early access games, and other special perks, which is pretty cool. Games that are created by the Xbox Game Studios are immediately available on the Xbox Game Pass, which is pretty cool because it means you don't really have to wait around. Another place that you do see this happen is with EA Studios titles that release on the EA Play platform. By having a gaming subscription service, it completely takes out the need to change out of your sweatpants, leave your house, go to a shop front, buy a copy of the game, come home, and sit down and play it. It is all completely accessible from home as long as you have a good internet connection and enough storage on your PC or console. You, as a subscriber, will have access to the games during the entire duration of your subscription and no longer than that. So if you did decide that one month you did not want the gaming subscription any further, you would no longer be able to play your favorite game unless you resubscribed or purchased the game in its entirety. And if you do decide to buy a copy of the game, you can then decide whether you do want to purchase it physically or digitally. Xbox Game Pass is undoubtedly one of the biggest gaming subscription services on the market. When you do become an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, you do get access to a library of over 100 incredible PC and console games, which is pretty insane. There's always something to play and new titles being added every single month, so there's always something new. Whether you're playing by yourself, with friends, with family, you are able to discover and flick through the platform and find your next favorite game. And hey, you might actually try a new category of game and actually really like it. And if you do fall in love with the game and you decide you do want to own a digital copy forever, then you can absolutely go ahead and purchase one of those. I did make another video on disc versus digital copies of games, so if you do want to go check that out, the link is in the description down below. And that's gaming subscriptions in a nutshell. It's a way to access new titles, enjoy some special perks, try games before you buy games, and I get to stay home in my comfy clothes. I'm in.